I told you I'd cheat to get gaming content on this channel. One of my favorite channels on YouTube is Achievement Hunter, the guys from Rooster Teeth who play games very, very badly while swearing a whole lot. But you know what? It's engaging and entertaining, and I like tuning into their videos every day. So, I was really excited when I found out they were making little plastic versions of the main crew. Here they are at last, and they are in blind box format. So it's blind box Blitz time with the Achievement Hunter vinyl figure Series 1. So I presume they are planning more of these, which I am certain there's plenty of ideas out there. For starters, as you can see, just by hand comparison, because all of you know the size of my hand by now, don't you? Yeah, they are a little bit smaller than I anticipated. We're going to preface this with saying... First off, I'm going to make it clear that these are about $12 a pop, and they are only available online. So I'm a little bit leery of blind boxes online, and I'll explain why here in a bit. But for the most part, yeah, that's pretty typical of things these days. So we look on the side, one of 6 designs inside. Geoff, Michael, Gavin, Jack, Jeremy, Ryan, your main 6 players. Not too unsurprising there. Yep, and not the 3 sad onions. Love you too, Ashens. Just because I'm reviewing their toys and not yours doesn't mean I don't love you too. And yeah, there we get it. The only one you actually get to see is Geoff, which I'm not sure why, because online they've showed off all 6 of them, like right away, like on their storefront. They show you all 6 of them, so I'm not sure why they bother with the whole mystery of what they look like. If you went to buy these, you already saw what all of them look like. So, out of the 6. Now, of course, a team of 6 would be fantastic, but in particular, I will admit, I am a Team Nice Dynamite guy, so I am hoping for a Michael and a Gavin. Of course, I won't get a Michael and a Gavin in one box. That would be a little bit crazy, but, you know, that's home. So, alright. Open. Do they have any kind of, no plastic baggie, so, I had these ready. Not gonna need those. But yeah, it looks like, well, I guess it's appropriate that the first Achievement Hunter is the first one that I actually pop out of the packaging. It is Geoff, looking sleepy and dopey, and all of his years of very, very hard work online trying to make entertainment in various ways out of video games. He is adorned in one of his signature shirts, which isn't a weird art style I've never quite understood, but there you go. And his hands are tatted up. Very sleepy look in his eye. Yeah, he looks like he needs a nap desperately. So, let's see. This is my first time having him in hand. He's glossier than I thought. All the paint on him is like super shiny. And yeah, he actually has a little basic few points of articulation, which I did not expect. His arms actually go up and down. I'm this tired. So yeah, that's actually not bad. The sculpt is nice. The paint is nice and clear. And again, they've had a lot of figures coming out, so, you know, thanks to Ruby mostly. So yeah, I would expect them to be well produced. The one thing about this guy is size. Now, remember I mentioned he's $12. Yeah. Let me show you what's $13 on their store. Yeah, for $1 more, that seems like quite a lot. Now, don't get me wrong. Ruby is a juggernaut in many ways. It is far better known than Achievement Hunter, and it's far more marketable as far as little collectibles that will stay on your desk or shelf. So, I understand. If you produce more, because of course they will sell far more of the Ruby figures, you can get the factory to charge you less. You know, the higher the run, the less the cost. And yeah, Achievement Hunter is just going to have a much smaller run of these things, so the price is going to be higher. But man, when you put them side by side, you don't really see the $1 difference, do you? That's a little bit discouraging. Yeah, these are much smaller than I expected them to be. I'm not going to lie. For the price, that's a little bit frustrating. The articulation helps, but phew. And then there comes the whole nature of blind boxes, because, you know, for these, you know, I can't just pop back down to the store and grab out of the same box, because logically, if I've taken a Geoff out of the box, the assortment from the store, I have less chance of getting a duplicate Geoff because I've already taken a little bit out of the pool. Not to mention it's much quicker that way and cheaper since there's no shipping involved. Doing a blind box online adds a whole bunch of cost and risk that I'm not personally a fan of. So, but that said, it is a team of 6, so what do you think I did? We're going to have to go for the whole team. Of course I'm going to have to go for the whole team. The odds of having all 6 in this is pretty high. Is it still 1 in 6 because I got 6 of them? Because imagine if I flipped 6 coins. No, that can't be right. No, that can't be right. Here, I'm just going to jump cut, and I'm going to open all of them, and we're going to see what we got. And now this is why you can see why I hate blind boxes online. I didn't expect to get an entire team of achievement hunters, but I expected to get more different duplicates than Geoff instead of the clone army of the guy I got. Yeesh. That's even weirder that I opened him up first. Oh, no, it's not, because I had 1 in 2 odds of opening a Geoff first. You're killing me, Rooster Teeth. This is why I hate blind boxes online. That's going to be really, really annoying. Okay, so let's at least look at who else we got. We got Jeremy, looking exceptionally irritated. This was before he shaved his head, so still going green hair look. And again, being basic articulation. Doesn't have a unique t-shirt, you know. It's just the sleeveless with the Achievement Hunter logo on it. Why did you never make an I Am Monster Truck shirt? I don't know why. Would have bought it. And also, he's by far the heaviest one of any of the boxes I opened. So, yeah, he's a little bit top heavy. You know, the feet on these are maybe a little bit too small for how heavy the craniums are. There's Jack. Jack is very heavily painted to get that big, wide mouth open thing going, as well as the big beard also makes him quite top heavy himself. He does have his bearded Achieve shirt on, which his beard makes it a little bit hard to get the actual tampograph on camera. There you go. Yeah, you can see it. Again, same points of articulation, same clean paint job going all the way around. I'm still happy with the production level of these, though his beard is exceptionally shiny. You might want to think about matte colored paint. And then we have Gavin. I will admit, Gavin, my absolute favorite of the team, so at least I got that. And people do like grapes, indeed. I'm kind of sad it's not the entire design. It's just the grapes. But you know what? It gets the point across. Speaking of point, good Lord, that knows. So yeah, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with these themselves. They are high quality, so I can give them that. And then I still have to kind of suck up the price because, good Lord, these do not feel like I got $12 worth. Especially, like, I feel like while the product is good, the marketing is terrible on these. Like, they have another cartoon called Camp, which is not nearly the fan base that Ruby is, and yet when you go for figurines of those on Rooster Teeth's store, they actually have a good lineup in one box that's still really nice figures. And I feel like that's what they needed to go for here. Just one box, all 6 achievement hunters, and that means you cut down on labor because there are not so many individual boxes. You cut down on printing, and you cut down on packaging material because you're just stuffing them all into one box. And that means you can cut the price down. So these didn't have to be $12 a pop. Maybe get this down to like $50 to get all 6 in one package. And then we don't have to go through the hoops of trying to get the ones we missed out on. Because I'm certainly not at $12 a pop plus shipping. I'm not going to keep going back to the store and just keep buying, hoping I get lucky on the 2 that I am missing. Oh my God, that's so frustrating. And guess what? I'm boned. I am completely boned in that regard, because you go look online, you go look on eBay, these aren't anywhere. So far, these have not shown up on eBay. Nobody is selling off their duplicates as far as I can tell. And trading, you go to their forum, I found one post that has anything to do with trading figures. It's a week old and nobody is biting on it, because it's just there's no community there for toy collecting, so you don't really have any way of connecting to people who have extras of these. So this is going to be extraordinarily frustrating getting a hold of Ryan and Michael. Ugh. So yeah, that is my little encapsulated review of at least the Achievement Hunter figurines from Series 1 that I could actually get a hold of. Hopefully Series 2 isn't sold in such an asinine way, and it'll be a little bit easier to get a hold of. They are high quality. They are very well made. The sculpts are fun. The designs are good. Yeah, I don't have an issue with them physically. They're just too expensive for what they are, and the blind boxing is killing my interest in trying to get a hold of the last two. I'm gonna try, but it is not looking like it's going to be easy. Well, that's about all I can say. Let's stop.